In this video I'm going to be telling you about the shoes that I'm most looking forward to in the second half of 2022. Okay people, so how it all works in the running shoe world is you tend to find most of the big drops come January, February, and then in the second half of the year, June, July, the second sort of wave or attack of new shoes drop, and we tend to see a real pattern develop. You usually get to understand when certain shoes are dropping, and it's usually say at the start of the year, middle of the year. We'll also get some towards the end of the year, and some are specific, like the Alphafly and that, around sort of certain races and events. So like the Alphafly 2, we'll come on to that, is supposedly going to be dropping around the Chicago Marathon time, to give you an idea. So Nike sometimes sort of put those shoes in around trials, Olympic trials, certain races and that kind of stuff. But in general, June usually signals the start of the sort of second wave of new shoes. Right, so we've got about 5 shoes we're going to talk about today that I'm looking to pick up in the second half of 2022. Now, before you ask me, the Glide Ride 3, the Saucony, the Skechers Go Ride 10 is on its way. We've got the Saucony Tempest as well on its way. So I've sort of left them out because they're basically incoming. So I appreciate everybody who's asking me for reviews on those shoes and when they're coming out and all that sort of stuff. So just bear with me because they will be coming out at some point in the not too distant future. But I want to talk about 5 shoes that are sort of coming our way from June onwards. Okay, so the first shoe that I'm really looking forward to is the Nova Blast 3 that's going to drop any time. You might think he doesn't really like the Nova Blast 3, but I'm excited about the Nova Blast 3 because I know it's such a fan favourite. I know you guys really dig it. They've put the Flight Foam Blast Plus in the shoe. They've tweaked the upper and things like that, but it just looks like an incredible shoe. I think it looks awesome in the pictures I've seen from Believe in the Run. Oh, and by the way, I've nicked some pictures off the internet, all right, for some of this. So big shout out to everybody who I've nicked or stolen images from. I'm going to link you all down in the description. Some of the stuff's from like Reddit, and I'm going to link those posts so you can check that out. So big love to everybody who puts this stuff up on Instagram and on the internet. Thank you very much. I hope you don't mind me using your pictures. But yeah, so Believe in the Run, for example, I've got great pictures at the moment of the Nova Blast 3, and they've even done the reviews, first impressions, so check that out. But for me, it just looks exciting. It looks like they might have tweaked it a little bit. I'm hoping, despite having the Flight Foam Blast Plus, which is awesome in the Nimbus, it's not as wild as the second version in terms of pronation and things like that. But I know, as I say, you guys are an absolute in love with the shoe. Some of you guys as a daily trainer. So that's why I wanted to highlight that it's coming out soon. Okay, I just mentioned it at the start of the video. It's the Alphafly 2. Now, this could drop, like we said, around Chicago Marathon, apparently. Now, there's loads of pictures on the Instagram, loads of pictures on the internet about this shoe. It's been worn by Kipchoge, for example, and it looks like to me that they've tweaked it in terms of the shape, the geometry of the Zoom X. It looks a little bit more rubberized. I might be wrong, but it looks like a bit of a more rubberized Zoom X. They played around a little bit with the upper, but the main part of it is on the outsole. If you look at the pictures, you can see they've really added some sort of durability to the outsole. They've also tweaked a little bit of foam under the AirPod as well. So the whole setup of the shoe just looks like it's more aerodynamic, more sleek, or sleeker than it previously was. And they just must have found some sweet spots in terms of just tweaking it a little bit, because the shoe, as we know, is awesome and it's my favourite marathon shoe. And it looks like they've just made some mild tweaks that will make it better. Okay, the next shoe that I'm looking forward to is the Deviate Nitro 2. I found some pictures on a Reddit post, and it looks like they've added the Pebax foam from the Puma Elite into that shoe. And they've also fixed the heel issue by the sounds of things. They've just put some normal foam around the heel collar, because that was one of the big complaints about the first version, was the heel slip and people's Achilles and back of their heel getting chewed up. It looks like they've gone to a more conventional sort of fitting in the heel area, which is good news. They've got rid of some of the other elements that probably didn't need on the shoe, and they've just gone back to a classic silhouette. The upper looks like it's been changed as well, which is great. Still got the Puma grip, which is awesome. Still got the inner plate in it, which is awesome. And the shoe, I think it can be a really good rival to the Saucony Endorphin Speed. Okay, the next shoe that I'm really looking forward to getting my hands on, could be dropping any time, and that's the Fuel Cell, New Balance Fuel Cell Super Comp trainer. It's the big monster that's got over 40 mil of stack. We've got the Energy Arc, which is the new technology from New Balance that's going to feature in some of the other shoes later on in the year, so like the RC replacement. It just looks an absolute beast. Similar upper to what's on the SC Pacer that's currently out, you can get. But as I say, it's just got that massive slab of fuel cell in it. Plus, you've got the Energy Arc technology. Find out more about the Energy Arc on the internet. You can just Google it, right? But the whole setup of it, it just looks like a monster in terms of what's the best way? Max cushion, faster daily trainer. Yeah, it just looks epic. And the last shoe is the Saucony Pro 3. That could come any time in June. I've seen June the 21st, not sure if that's right. We've got increased stack height from, I think it's 37.5 in the heel. Actually, I wrote it down, versus 39.5 in the heel versus 35. Looks like it's dropped a little bit of weight. Power Run PB and Speed Roll technology is still in there. They played around with the geometry a little bit. We've got the Pro Plus kind of upper on the shoe, which is good news as well. I love the shoe. It was a great alternative to the Speed, especially on those longer runs when I needed goal pace. They looks like they pumped it up a little bit. We know we've got a marathon sort of elite shoe coming from Saucony, but this looks like it could sit in the middle of that, which is great news. I do worry they've maybe tweaked it a little bit too much, but let's see. I'm a big fan of the Pro, have said it on the channel before, absolutely love that shoe, particularly if you needed a fast stability shoe. It was a great shoe. So let's see what it comes with. It's coming soon, but it looks awesome. So that's it. They're the sort of shoes that I'm looking forward to. Now there's loads coming out. I'm going to read you some to look out for. Ready? We've got the Nike Zoom Fly 5. We've got the Invincible 2, Pegasus Turbo Nature, Trinusa 14, the SC Racer. We've got the Speed 3, the Adidas Pro 3, the Boston 11, the Rebel 3. The Mach 5's just come out. There's loads coming our way in the second half of the year. Now I'm going to do a follow-up video to this about some bargains that I think you're going to be able to pick up in the second half of 2022, so check out that video when it drops, and that's another reason to subscribe. So before you leave me, I want to know in the comments, what shoe are you looking forward to in the second half of 2022? I really want to know what shoes you're trying to get hold of, what ones you're looking to update. Maybe it is the Saucony Tempest, maybe it is the Glide Ride 3. But let me know in the comments what shoes you're looking forward to or looking to pick up in the second half of 2022. Right, that's it from me, guys. I'll catch you later.